which is both a tool of information exchange and a relationship network of the world of life, is the most important element that exists. Language is an element that exists not only between people, but also in the world of animals. First, let's look at how the language factor works between animals. Communication is an important tool in the world of ants with their populations to the trillion. Ants need to communicate with each other because they do not live alone. This need for communication caused the ants to establish a language of their own. The language created by ants is based on the usage of body language and pheromones. Thanks to this body language and pheromones, ants can transmit at least 50 messages. Meanwhile, pheromone is a chemical substance that helps to regulate the social relations of members of a kind. Let's take a look at the pheromone structure of ants. Ants' lower jaws spread odor in danger situations. They leak odor by creating a trace on the rectal gland in the ants' high guns. Sternal gland is also used to call ants nearby. As it can be seen, ants can communicate with each other and inform each other of danger, thanks to these chemical messages. In this context, it can be said that the language of ants is a pheromone. Other than that, through researches in the field of bioacoustics, it has been determined that ants also communicate by making a sound with skrinks. 20th century scientist Carl von Frisch, who discovered that honeybees use dance to communicate, showed how the complex information exchange system developed by the bees. The dance of the honeybees shows that they can provide information to other bees far away. A honeybee wishing to supply food makes a winged dance to other honeybees about the type, quality and location of the food. The song of birds play an important role in being a language tool that plays a role in the communication of these life between them. There are huge differences in terms and connections of bird calls. African gray parrots and Amazon parrots are exceptional languages. Neuroanalytical researches made in recent years have determined that birds use their left brains to control their song. This is a situation like people using their left brain to talk. Language is an important social communication tool for mammals too. Thanks to the language, mammals can maintain their existence by developing social adaptation and communication with each other. An important connection used by mammals for communication is acoustic communication. The sounds member makes are extremely complex. This complexity is not only about the sounds made. Also, the social lives of mammals are extremely complex. Because of these complexities, it is difficult to examining the language and communication structure of mammals. The languages of mammals differ due to regional differences and individual learning capacities. Horses make various sounds to communicate with each other, even from long distances. They also use body language forms such as gesture and eye contact. Deer set up similar methods to communicate, like horses. Known as the most social animals of the world of mammals, elephants need continuous communication for the survival of their flock. Due to this continuous need to communicate, elephants strengthen their social ties. The sounds that elephants make in communication with each other are in the form of groans, roars, and growls. Each of these sounds is known to contain a communication expression style. It is known that female elephants make a series of voices that can be defined as matching calls during the period of sexually request. Elephants use their sense of smell with hearing. Through pheromones, elephants can realize their sexual reproduction. When looking at the communication world of semometric, we see that they use an easy hearable and sound-based language. Marine mammals communicate using social talk and echo. especially even by researches that whales have many whale languages to communicate with each other. While sounds are estimated to achieve 256 kHz strength, this comes 12 times the level perceived by the human ear. Making the highest noise a life can make on the Earth, the blue whales communicate with each other by making sounds intermittently. These sounds made by blue whales, created by echo-timed, by crashing on rocks and sea mountains under the sea. Making voices close to people's understanding of languages, humped blue whales have developed a language understanding suitable for every situation, by making a variety of sounds. Humpback whales are connectingly changing their voices. Humpback whales have created a special language with different sounds of summer, winter and sexual reproduction. As a frequently noisy beautiful, dolls make a clicking sound by hitting the bony parts of their skulls via their hard nose protrusions. The oil levels on the foots of dolphins adjust the level of this sound. Dolphins creak for help, making a kind of raising and falling sounds. We show how to install the contact in the world of animals with this first video and how animals speak with a few. As a conclusion, we can tell that a special language under the animal community is in the world of animals. We will be with you with interesting information for the world of science in the next video. See you soon.